what?
Your way is like a toddler that just stole their mom's phone and they're trying to get away from her.
He's referring to my staining technique. Joe, say hello. No, okay. Where are we on the way to do?
The Dirty Birds game because I don't like baseball.
We are making Joe suffer and taking him to a Dirty Birds game.
It's a semi-pro baseball team. Most people probably don't know
I thought we were going to like an amateur Big Bird
that. I don't know.
contest.
Just thought it was vital or
Inappropriate Big
valuable
Birds.
information.
You sleepy, buddy?
We go to Dirty Birds because that's our want to go.
He doesn't want to go to Dirty Birds.
Yeah. Even though he's been begging to go all season. Begging to go all season. Dad, take me to a Dirty Birds game. Big city.
That's not a selfie. I'm taking a video.
Oh, I thought you were taking a picture.
I did. I took it too. Joe, did you have fun?
Yeah, I got to go to Dirty Birds. I got the cool mini bat and it's cool baseball from a person. They said,
Has that little girl in front of you? She got it for you.
yeah, she gave it to me. I got a hat and a mini bat. She gave me the ball.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did you have fun, Jeremy?
I did.
What'd you do?
I bought
Nothing.
everything.
So the Dirty Birds is Charleston's semi-pro baseball team, and Jeremy and Joe had been really wanting to go, despite Joe's attitude at the beginning of the video. He was really excited to go. You guys know how kids are. One minute they want to do something, you do exactly what they want, and for whatever reason they don't like it. So I thought I would just show you guys how pretty our capital is. West Virginia gets a lot of slack. Some of it is deserved. There are parts of it that really need a lot of love and attention, but I think our capital is one of those that obviously Jeremy's window needs a lot of love and attention. It actually got them today. He cleaned both the cars, but anyway, that's beside the point. So I do apologize for the dirty window and the background noise. But yeah, this is the capital. It's here in Charleston, West Virginia, and that's obviously where the Dirty Birds game was. So we were driving home that evening. It was really nice. So I've got a really nice Canon camera that I've been trying to, I've been taking a little bit more pictures with. I know I originally got it for thumbnails for YouTube, but I ended up getting quite a few nice shots of the sky here. Y'all, again, I apologize. I've tried to find the most quiet place in my house that I could, and it's not turning out to be that quiet. But you guys obviously are not here for normal or for whatever, so it's to be expected. I should have got a better picture. Jeremy's sitting right here beside me, so if it sounds like I'm having a conversation with somebody else, I am. I don't know if he'll talk or not. But we were right by the governor's mansion, and I didn't get a picture of that. That's a really pretty house.
Why didn't you take a picture of it?
I don't know. Our governor is pretty entertaining, if you guys haven't heard of him.
What's his dog's name?
I don't know what his
Is
dog...
it Baby Dog? Or something? It's something like that, isn't it?
I don't know, but if you guys remember during COVID, our governor was the one that told everybody to just wear their beep masks, I think. Is that what it was?
Just wear the effing masks.
And he tried to say that it was an accident. It was not an accident.
He said it was an audio glitch.
It was not an audio glitch. I'm not talking politics. I'm just talking personality. I personally think he should have owned it. But, you know, we all make mistakes, right? We all got potty mouth every now and then. Apparently Joe does too. But anyway. Okay, so now here we are closer to my house. This is the DuPont plant. I don't know what it is, but I love things like this. It's not that I think it's beautiful, but there's something kind of...
I think it's beautiful.
Well, it is. It's very like awe-inspiring, maybe. I don't know. It's neat that man can do that.
Maybe not beautiful. Beautiful might not be the right word, but there's something really just attractive.
It's just kind of... It just leaves you speechless, obviously, since we can't find the word, right?
Right.
And I love to see this at night. This is one of the things that I was really excited about moving down here. When Jeremy went down there, he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to love it. You're going to love You're gonna love the plant. Which I mean, when you think about what it really is, it's not that pretty, but or it's not even really that neat. It's kind of a little frightening, but I think it's really pretty. Haley actually painted me a picture of the smokestacks. It's not this one, which it's a different one. Anyway, she painted. I have a painting on my wall that Haley had done for me of these smokestacks that I love seeing them because they're so massive when you pull up on them. Joe got a squishmallow for being good at school all week, and this is just the cutest picture ever. So that's what this is. Okay, so it's Friday. I'm off. Joe's off of school. Jeremy is not, but one of the benefits of his job is when it's slow, he can do stuff like this as long as he has his phone and we're close to home so he can get back to his laptop if he needs it. It's one of those jobs. So here we are down at the park near my house. So we took Mr. Harold. I don't know if you can see. Where are you? So we've been trying to, Jeremy's done better than I have. We've got a race coming up, a 5K, where we're going to run down one of our favorite parts of the river. Coming up, when's it coming up? October 5th. I can do the 5Ks pretty well. I mean, my time's not great. Jeremy does really well on them. I think you did, 28 minutes on one of them? Yeah, I can't do that. I'm good to get 33. I'm satisfied with that. It does not bother me in the slightest that I cannot run fast. I go for, what's the word? Stamina? Consistency. That's what I'm working on. I still got my makeup on from yesterday. I'm skanking it today, y'all. But anyway, so JoJo's over there swinging. I'll take you guys down to the river here in just a second because there's really not much that's besides this park, right? Okay. I thought you were gonna surf.
I'm working up to it.
Father of my children, y'all. I'm very proud of that fact.
Yeah.
Joe wants to be a YouTuber, don't you? You taking the water bottle with you? This is the Kanawha River, right?
No, this is the Gregory River.
Gregory River? Who's Gregory?
That's the character we play as in Security Breach.
Oh, okay.
That's the kid.
So I think there used to be a house right there, right?
No.
So it looks like, and a dock. Looks like there may even been one over here. Whoop. We're gonna spin around. Oh, look at this, y'all. Look at that view. Mountains for days. Now most of the rivers here aren't like this industrialized. I don't know if that's the word to use. Is that the word to use? Or commercialized? I mean, I guess but usually that's where you find where all the rivers meet. Little history lesson, but I'm sure most of y'all know that anyway, that almost all major cities have some sort of waterway for transport. And here, we're not exactly in Charleston, we're right outside of Charleston, but that's why you're gonna see all this. And this is the infamous DuPont plant. Is this the DuPont plant? Isn't there one in Parkersburg though? Now the one you guys see in the documentaries, if you've watched it on Netflix and stuff, that's in Parkersburg. But this one is part of Chemical Valley. We've got like however many, I think there's 4 out of 5 chemicals that we have here, and there's only like 2 other places in the world that have it.
This is the one that leaked about 5 or 6 years ago and had Charleston's water shut off for like almost a little over a month, I think.
Okay, so there's the DuPont plant down there and over there, right? Is that an island? That's not an island.
It's Marmet, Chesapeake, something like that. I don't
But there are your coal barges that you see that come up and down from my house. And then, now our favorite river is the New River. I think Jeremy's might be the Greenbrier. A lot of our older videos you'll see are at the New River, which is my favorite place in the world. But we don't do a lot of stuff in here. A lot of people boat and stuff on this, but the river that we spend a lot of time in, and I think the one you guys saw me swimming in, those are much different than this. But yeah, this one's primarily used for transport, and you'll have people joke. I think you can only eat like a certain amount of fish out of this river too, just because of all the chemicals and everything else. But yeah, and that's the difference between rivers that run through the cities and ones that kind of run through the backwoods. But yeah. I'm about to ask a really dumb question. Are minnows a certain type of fish, or are they baby fish?
Baby fish.
So anything can be a minnow then?
I think so. I don't know if maybe that's not.
Do y'all know the answer to that? I can't see them. I don't know, can y'all see them? Have you fished down here?
Yeah, me and Michael fished down here before we moved back to the double A.
Where's your favorite place to fish?
Like ever in the whole world?
Yes.
Dunlop Creek.
Where?
Dunlop Creek.
Really? We fished there? Have I been there with
The
you?
creek that runs down into the New River near Thurman.
Okay. Thurman's where Jeremy and I got married.
Clay Creek is the close second.
Jeremy has a pocket in the back of his pants that is right over the back, and that's where he put his keys. So I was trying to figure out, I thought something was wrong. Yeah, I'm not going to zoom in on it, but maybe y'all could appreciate the walk. Turn around. Let's all see your lump.
My lovely.
Your lovely. Y'all look at that. I didn't know what it was. Okay. This is supposed to be PG. Wait, tell us what happened.
What?
You put your keys down there?
Yeah, and it's terrible because you forget about them and you sit on them and they stab you in the butt cheeks.
The butt cheeks?
Yeah.
You sure?
And then when you run, it feels like something's constantly smacking you on the butt crack.
Are those ones from Sheen?
It's not very comfortable. I don't know.
I
Probably.
think I got those from Sheen, yeah. It's just I've never seen the pocket like right there.
It's always been there.
I think it is very fitting for this video that the background noise is the four-wheeler and people chopping wood. So if you guys hear that,
It's a gator.
Okay. Anyway, Jeremy's neighbor's getting some wood. So anyway, we went out to a coal mine past the town of Miami. You'll hear a lot of places like that here in West Virginia. We've got some really interesting towns. But this is Eskdale. I keep saying Eskdale, right? It's old. And
Eskdale, yeah.
This is an old, is it an underground mine too? It's not just a strip mine.
There are a ton of old underground mines out that creek. Like that's where the coal mine wars of Cabin and Paint Creek, like they were all up and down this area.
I minored in Appalachian studies, and the coal wars are something that I know quite a bit about, and I enjoy learning about it. So I'm sure you guys will hear a ton of it on here. I'll go more into depth on it, or maybe link some. I'm not going to link anything below right now, but there's a ton of information out there. It's absolutely fascinating, even if you're not interested in coal mining. So we went on a drive. One of our favorite things to do. We were actually looking for what was it?
Machine gun bunker.
Okay, so where the coal miners would hide in the... No, not hide?
This machine gun bunker that we were looking for were actually for Baldwin Felts detectives to keep the coal miners in line when they were striking and stuff like that.
Oh.
So the detectives or the guards or whatever you wanted to call them, they would sit in there with their machine gun, and if the miners would get out of line, they'd threaten them. And I don't know if they ever used it, but that was the point of that.
So, Jeremy, you want to tell them what we're looking at? Because you went and actually did this for me.
This was just some old road that washed away. I thought it was a well or something, so I wanted to explore it. But I guess the road had just washed away, and that was just some random fill. But it was neat looking. There's a little reservoir pond right on the other side of, I guess where I'll walk up here in just a second.
It's not a slurry pond?
Not this one. This was just like a little beaver dam pond. But you can tell there's a bunch of water that goes through there from time to time. I thought we were going to find some coke ovens, but I was unable to locate them.
Coke ovens look like a lot of people describe them as beehive shapes, but they're like kind of, you see them all. Anyway, it's where you take coal and you just burn it down until it gets really hot. Our coal up here is some of the only coal that you can do that with. I think in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania, some of their coal is too, but you use it to make steel.
Metallurgical coal.
I thought it was anthracite.
Met coal you turn into coke. Anthracites, I don't know exactly what it is because we don't have it in West Virginia, so I'm not real.
Okay. It may have been.
I got super excited thinking this was a tombstone. It's codfish. I thought we did have anthracite here.
I don't think so. We have met coal, and met coal is what's used to make steel.
You're met coal.
I might.
Out right there. There's got to be cocoa.
All right, Jeremy's gonna give y'all a little story time on what these. I just thought it was lumps on the side of the road, but Jeremy, tell them what these are. These are actually man-made.
Yeah, they're
All this right here.
berms.
Burn.
Or M, I guess.
Say it again. Let's hear it. We got to get the whole outfit and the voice.
Berms.
Burns. Burns.
They're coal haul berms.
Coal haul burns. So we're on an old mine strip, or coal mining, not an underground coal mine, right? We're on a strip mine.
Road, yeah.
There's a big difference in a strip mine and underground mine. But we're not going to get into the politics of it. Just basically, strip mine is they don't mine, they dig coal out. What do they do? Polite.
They cut the top of a mountain off and scoop the coal out with equipment.
That's what strip mine does.
Right.
Okay, so tell them what this is then.
Those are made for the coal trucks that haul the coal off the strip mine down to the river or the load out for a railroad or whatever it is. So if you're a coal truck and you lose control, you don't go flying off the side of the mountain. You hit that berm instead.
Hit that berm. Okay, this is too shaky for a video, but y'all got a lesson on coal thanks to Jeremy, right?
Thanks to me.
He used to be a coal miner, if y'all didn't know that. Underground coal miner. Look at,
Man, that's crazy. That's
Well,
old too.
yeah, look how far back.
Stone cut.
What is that?
Old company store or an old something. I bet that machine gun bunker's right around here somewhere. I'd like to. I mean, we can park down at that wide spot.
Yeah, but there's a creek you gotta get across.